So first of all, we all know these characters. We all know Thomas and Martha from the movies. But if you don't read too many comics, you can only see the first, that scene, the only kind of scene when they are dying. So it's really sad. So I was wondering about how did you begin crafting your particular take on both characters?
I think we would. I think I can answer both of us in that we would both have to credit Bruno, our showrunner and writer, with all of the invention, really, and we kind of respond to the direction that he's pointed us in. I think even on auditioning for this role, there was like a half a page worth of writing a clear direction about who he wanted Thomas to be, which is quite a rare thing. People aren't usually that specific. Writers aren't always so specific about what they want to, the qualities they want to see. So I think he had a very clear idea.
And in your case, Emma?
Yeah, I feel very similarly. I think that Bruno has left a lot of it on the page for us to just interpret his words in regards to who these characters are. I like that he has crafted really three-dimensional, multifaceted, real people with moral dilemmas and internal struggles and conflicts with each other. It's not smooth sailing with Martha and Thomas, which is something that you might expect from people who are like the future parents of Batman, but actually they don't even really get on that well at first. And throughout the second series, there's like development and progress with them, but each individual scene kind of mirrors the overall narrative arc that they're on, which is they sort of take one step forward and then two steps back in terms of their progress with each other. They can seemingly being enjoying each other's company and then within the same context be involved in like a huge argument, and then Thomas leaves in a huff.
So do you remember like the first movie you went to see on screen, or a favorite character or something like before you entered this universe now?
Yeah, I remember my first discovery of Batman that I'm conscious of was Batman Returns, the Tim Burton, Michael Keaton, Michelle Pfeiffer film, which I think I watched probably when I was like 9 or something. And I was obsessed with Catwoman.
Of course, who wasn't?
I thought the world needed Catman. Immediately after watching that film, I remember during the film bouncing around on my sofas in my living room, being Catman, and then I went to the fridge and drank a pint of milk, put on all black clothing and left my house in the dark, and was like Catman for about an hour.
And finally, just to finish, what can we as fans expect, or what do you actually want them to see most? I mean, like a particular scene or something that you're like, you're really, really gonna love this.
Bruno has written a kind of an homage to Casablanca, and we were filming it. I realized that's what it was just before filming it, and then I was like, oh my goodness, this is such a cool moment. It's so iconic. That just felt like I was so excited to kind of be part of that moment, be part of Bruno's brain making that homage. That was super cool.
Well, it's something that I'm not in.
That works too.
She's not in that moment.
It's like towards the end when I think it sort of the show really starts to embrace like the form of like comic books even more. I'm excited to see that because I haven't. I'm excited to like see the show start to like really tune into that narrative and like that version of the series.
Excellent. Great. Thank you guys so much for your time, and really looking forward to it.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Have a great day.
Any questions? No? Good.